All right.
How much snow did you get, Jeremy? Shit ton?
It's still snowing.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad here. It didn't start till like 10. But
Man, I don't even remember what happened last week.
oh,
I remember interrogating some vampire thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Things
yeah,
happen.
things did happen. You guys chased down the vampire that murdered Mateo's new uh, love interest.
Her name is Patty. She likes it when you use her name. Her name is Patty.
uh, you guys chased down this vampire, knocked it out, and then had to deal with a undead stone giant, which was handled pretty well with some good use of spiders. You guys brought the vampire back uh, before the sun came up. Took watches. You had to knock him out like a couple times as you woke up, and then interrogated it. Olvis contacted the High Chronicler to tell him that hey, we're ready to go. But then he sat there and listened to you guys interrogate this thing. He said, I mean, you guys, from the information you guys have gathered, he said that he was the only one that he knew that got out from, that weird place that they excavated. He said that he was in the cave for a couple days, just feeding on, wildlife and whatever, and he didn't start to move out until that stone giant came back from the dead and was kind of just, chasing him down. That's when we got forced into town and, attacked that poor guy. I don't think we named him. He's just the poor guy. You guys went to the temple to make sure that they buried him properly. So that burial sometime today. Old like Viking style raft and fire. I don't remember exactly where we left off. It was somewhere during the interrogation, I believe.
Yeah, I think. Excuse me. We were in the motel room, the hotel room,
Yeah, yeah. I just like I said, I just don't remember the exact.
and the High Chronicler is there now too.
Yes. Yeah. And he's just sitting there listening, waiting for you guys to do whatever you're going to do. Yeah, I guess we'll just pick up for during the end of the interrogation. I believe it was almost over.
Well, what was it? I remember saying something like, I think that if he could help us find out what turned him into whatever it is, then maybe we could save him, and that would be considered a success.
Right, you were trying to convince him to go to, instead of just, dying, to kind of just survive until you find a way to end the curse afflicting him.
I think we were like wrapping up the interrogation, and I think Ivelios was literally just about to like put some sun on the guy and tell him to like come clean some more, because we Ivelios at least was convinced. I rolled like a 28 on insight or something ridiculous that he was not giving us the whole story, and I think
Oh yeah.
Mateo was also sort of being like, what you do? Who you want to go back to being human or not? We might be able to make that happen, but you got to give us some more info. We were kind of doing good
cop,
cop, bad cop. Yeah.
So many cops. Yeah, and then he, gave you the location of the cave that he was hiding out in. I believe that's where you guys want to go next.
So I mean, are we kind of gathering that like the statue attacked him, or like did they drink from the pool, or like what happened exactly?
The, the story he told was that somebody got nicked, and that somehow activated the statue, and then, eventually that person turned, and then it kind of was like a domino effect.
It's like Demon Knight. You ever see that movie Demon Knight?
But you can.
Oh my
imagine,
god, you haven't seen Demon Knight?
A vampire probably could take out commoners pretty quickly. So you imagine just one being turned, quickly, domino effect, just one after another. The only one that was up top was Bolivar, who was leading the expedition. And then he came back. From what he said, he came back and shut him in, but not before this guy escaped, whatever I gave him a name for. What did I name? Efren, right? Yeah.
And where is this guy sleeping? Did we get that information? I see here it says map to vampire lair. Where's he been staying?
Yeah, he was in the cave.
Not the same cave
You guys-
where everybody turned, right?
No, that's not a cave.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. Just making sure. All right. Okay. So, did we get directions to his cave?
Yeah, he gave you directions. I never had a chance to make the actual map, but I can
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
mark it on the big map wherever I put it.
So, what do you think, guys? Do we bring him with us, or do we keep him captured somewhere?
You think it's safe to bring him with us?
Well, I mean, I think we can beat him again. If anything happens, and he knows that, right? You know that we kick your ass again.
Mm-hmm.
The High Chronicler. What do you think? You're just standing there looking at us.
Well, I was expecting to transport you guys back, but it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore.
And why were we going back? Just to give you the information that we found?
Yeah, I said I was supposed to be your easy trip back instead of taking 2 days, but this is the second day in a row I've made a trip before you guys were ready to come back.
I'm very sorry. It's the life of an adventure. Things are always changing. So, what do you think, guys? Do we go looking for this cave? What are we going to find in the cave? I mean, the thing that turned him into a creature of the night is surely not to be in that cave.
How far away is the cave?
Probably within a half day. It's south of the big site, so it's almost like southwest of the town.
How far would this cave be from north?
Days away.
Do you think we should go back and re-gear at north and come back to the cave? Or do we want to go immediately?
What kind of gear are you looking for?
I don't know.
Remember you had the temple start. They're going to make you a couple vials of holy water. to be picked up today.
Oh yeah. Decisions.
Mizian, Avilios, what do you think?
Well, I'm actually at a loss for what the other option was. Our cave, and we've spent the last 2 days trying to get with this guy, and we keep dicking him over. So we could continue digging him over and go to the cave, or we would say, yeah, we did kind of make somewhat of a commitment. We might want to handle that. Whichever you think is more pressing. I like sleeping indoors.
I mean, it is nice, sleeping in the warm bed, but we can't leave this guy running around the town. He's going to kill more people.
I can take him back if that's not a problem.
Okay, that
Any
works.
other thing you might have discovered?
That works. Then we can go back. And then, come back at our own convenience.
Technically, doesn't that leave the creature in the cave could come out at any point and just ransack the town?
Okay, hold on, real quick, out of game. Is there something else in that cave? Like, I'm kind of lost right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not that you guys are aware of.
All right, so this
He
guy's
just said he just said that's where he was hiding out after
Okay.
he got out from the statue area.
And that's where he was hiding out. That wasn't necessarily where another thing was hiding out, right?
Yeah. Well, he said he didn't know if anybody else escaped from the the statue area there.
all right. So then, how are we supposed to fix this? Like, I had an idea last week, but I'm totally brain
You
farting
guys-
right now.
I believe because he said that he killed the stone giant, but it came back as an undead instead of a vampire. So you guys wanted to make sure he didn't kill anything else, and all he said he was killing animals, but you weren't sure if they came back as undead or not.
Yeah, Avelios was concerned that there
Yeah.
might be some sort of undead plague that we might need to, prevent from happening. Nature is precious and all. So my vote is to go back to the cave and then leave this guy in the Archmage's hand, the Arcanist's hands. I mean, can he teleport him back to his tower or whatever? I
Yeah.
mean, he has to be willing though, so I don't know if he's actually willing. That's the rub.
Well, I mean, he does. The guy right now seems just kind of. I mean, you guys have him tied up. He's beat to shit because Maddie just keeps doing people's elbow to him. So he doesn't seem resistant. You guys kind of talked him down, said, "Hey, we want to help you." And he's like, "I don't want to hurt any more people." So that's kind of where we're at.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? Yeah, we need to know who his master is. How did he, because Avelios believes there's some holes in his story. So
Can anybody here do the zone of truth?
well, we just started a new day, and I don't think I actually got the chance to pick my spells for the day, to be honest. So, can I do that real quick?
Sure, you can take.
Is that still allowed, or are you saying no? You missed your chance.
That's sure. I said sure. Do it.
All right.
Yeah, do your
So,
plan.
I'm gonna go into some prayer and meditation. I should probably get what, based on our experience so far, I should probably get.
Well, I mean, if we're going to continue possibly fighting undead creatures.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I should probably get a moonbeam then, because it does radiant damage, right?
Moonbeam is nice.
Doesn't it damage everything that's in the beam, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
you
not
can
very
be
good.
smart about how you position it. I can move it around. So
Okay,
if I
just making
get
sure.
moonbeam, then I gotta take away what? Polymorph? No, polymorph is my jam, and
No,
conjure
no.
animals is my jam.
Second level.
Take away. I guess I'll take away pass without a trace. Are we not trying to stealth, or does Mizian have pass without a trace? No, you're
I
like
do
fighter
not,
rogue.
but
No, you're fighter rogue. Yeah,
I pass without a trace naturally.
yeah. So I can take away pass without a trace or healing spirit. We never really use healing spirit, so I guess I'll get rid of that. Pass without a trace is still useful. And then if we're going somewhere dark, I could get daylight, but it's not actual sunlight. That's
Yeah,
like a
just-
higher level spell. It's
yeah,
just daylight.
sporadic. Does Olvis, do you have dark vision? Oh no.
I don't know.
And Avilios and Firbolgs don't either, right?
This is a pretty dark visionless party.
Yeah, interesting.
Wow, am I the only one that can see in the dark? For real?
Mhm. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start playing a lot of pranks at night.
Yeah, then you're gonna get flowers up your butt.
You're not gonna know it was me.
Oh,
You
I'm
couldn't
gonna
see
know.
me.
I'm gonna know. I'll be able to smell you. My perception is still good. I can hear you. I can smell you.
I got lots of cologne. I'll disguise myself. You'll smell Mateo. You smell nothing but alcohol.
And fish.
Yep. I'll confuse you. You won't know if it's Elvis or Mateo.
Yeah.
You'll just know that
Meanwhile-
your socks
no,
are on fire.
I will, because logical conclusion. Mateo. I've been with Olvis and Mateo a lot longer than I've been with Mizian, and Olvis and Mateo have never pulled any shit on me. So, I know. Logical conclusion. Anyway, I guess I'll get rid of Dispel. No, I should hold on to Dispel Magic. I guess I'll go down to first level and get rid of some of my first level. I guess I'll take away Absorb Elements, Healing Word, and Cure Wounds. I don't think I can give either of those up. Detect Magic and Disguise Self. I have those just
You
for
can
my
get rid of
race.
Cure Wounds if you have Healing Word. I mean, it's a D4 instead of D8, but whatever, you know?
I like having them both. Sorry.
That's fine.
And then I got Goodberry and Ice Knife. I guess we'll have to eat elsewhere. I'll take out Goodberry.
Yeah, we can.
I've got
Not
rations.
cooking
We can-
that.
We'll be alright.
I could
You can actually probably get rid of Healing Word.
No.
I've got Healing Word.
Yeah, and if you go down, the
If I
point
go
of you
down,
if the point of you having Healing Word is so there's more than one Healing Word.
gotcha.
That was the point of giving you a backup, not only guy. Let me just count the number of spells. As a druid, I think I can prepare. It's my druid level plus my whiz modifier, so we are level 8, and I have a plus 5, so I can prepare 13 spells, I believe. Looks like I'm short one. So there's one other spell that I could prepare. I could do like locate creature. Or we want to try to find stuff. I could do watery sphere, freedom of movement, confusion, control water, conjure woodland beings, wall of fire.
Slow.
I don't think I get slow as a druid. I can look that up real quick. I think if I got slow, I would have it on my list here. I don't think I do. Let me double check.
Wall of Fire is a deck save, right?
Yeah.
Does
It's a
that
dex save, yeah.
is deck okay? And does that spell provide light?
Yeah, technically.
I don't know. Let me
No,
click
no,
it.
I mean
See
like
if
in-
it actually has to save. It provides light. There's the spell. I don't think it creates any light. Doesn't say. I don't see light anywhere in there.
Okay.
Control water, water breathing, water walk, wind wall, wall of water, speak with plants, call lightning.
Oh wait! Speak with plants. Is that a ritual for you too?
Hold on. I mean, I think I can just speak with plants normally.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have some.
You're a
I have my
furball.
racial and my furball. I have this speech of beast and leaf, and then I also have this speech of the woods. I have two different things from my class and my race that let me talk
Okay,
to
you're good. You're
shit.
good. So then when
I
we
don't
get to
think-
that cave, maybe you can kind of talk to, whatever flora and fauna are around, get some basics. Okay, so is he going back with the vampire? Like, why do we need to go back? If he's here, we can give him the information. Like, what? Help me out here. I don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry.
Ooh,
I
me
guess
help
I'll
you?
grab Spike Growth as my last spell if we want to do some like crowd control, keep people in an area. Spike Growth would be good. That's it. Those are my 13 spells. I'm done. Thank you.
All right, so the High Chronicler sent us here to find out what happened, right?
Correct.
Okay, we know what happened.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
While Adelius was preparing his spells, Olvis handed over the book and gave Bolivar's body and all that stuff.
The book, like the book, the Druid book.
The High Chronicler already has that, but the journal.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So he was just waiting. So if you're done with me, toss over a sack of gold or a small coin purse, not necessarily a sack, a coin purse of gold. So please just don't call me for a couple days.
That's
You'll gather everything and
That's fine.
we'll
All right.
leave.
So you're okay with taking this guy? What's his name?
Ephraim.
Ephraim.
You're okay taking Ephraim? Keep him under control somehow till we find out what's going on, and hopefully. Okay, well, you're here. You're really smart. I guess we'll give him all the information. Can we just do that, or do you want us to like say it?
No, Olvis has been doing that.
Okay.
Through whispers and stuff.
Okay,
You
cool.
guys were-
Okay. So, what can you tell us about this situation? Like, I mean, it seems like they were created by that statue.
It does seem that way. So I'm going to have to go back, flip through this journal, then figure out where to go from there. Obviously,
And you can speak with the Velios, right? With the mind magic.
I can speak to any of you but I prefer to do it with Olvis since he can respond back.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
Okay.
So I guess if you find more information, then you let Elvis know. But until then, if you don't need us immediately, then I think we should take care of this situation. Try and prevent more people from being killed in this village.
Right. I would just recommend probably staying away from. I'll send another more advanced team, not necessarily a excavation team, but more like a security team to quarantine off that area to make sure nobody happens to.
Oh yes, yes. There was the hobgoblin, and a sizable force that he was with, and they were keeping an eye on this place as well.
Really?
And then I'll just describe them to the best of my ability. What do you mean? This is news to you? You didn't know of these people?
No, this is the first time I heard that the goblinoids came out to protect this thing. Yeah.
Yes,
I don't think Olvis got that far.
yeah, they did not attack us or anything. They were just making sure that we were leaving. So I mean that was nice. But I just found it. I mean, yeah. So we need to figure out like, oh, does anybody have a sample? I don't remember if I grabbed a sample of that blood or not.
You did.
I did.
I mean, Olvis did.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
did.
Okay.
So Olvis has handed over everything. Like he's.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, okay. Well, maybe we should do some more investigation on the goblinoids too. And next time we speak, we can exchange whatever has been learned.
Sure. The rest of your payment was agreed upon as having your wizard friend able to study in our library for a few spells.
Yes.
So your coinage might not be
Might be a little light.
great as you were expecting, but
That's fine.
knowledge is knowledge is power, as they say.
Well, yes, that's fine.
So he'll gather everything. Efren will just kind of stand up and he'll do his quick incantation and ask you guys to step back so you're not like caught in the teleport. And
And just before he leaves, yeah, it's just like, you're gonna be okay. We're going to fix this. And then and then they poof.
Yep.
Poof. Okay, now what? What are we doing now? What time of the day is it?
it's only like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, something.
Oh, it's
like that.
early. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and Olva's brought up a bunch of breakfast and everything, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm just gonna start eating.
How much gold was in that pouch so I can add to the group?
About 200 gold pieces.
Cool.
Right. And the temple is going to be ready for us when?
Sometime. I don't think they gave you an exact, because they had to do the burial and stuff first. So
Okay.
sometime, maybe in the afternoon, after lunch, maybe.
Okay. So,
Actually, speaking of which, you probably hear a commotion outside as people start making their way towards the docks for said burial. They said they're going to do it in the morning, so it's 8 or 9 o'clock. People are going to start heading over there.
I'm gonna take my plate and eat on the way.
Sounds like a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Who eats at a funeral?
Who doesn't eat at a funeral?
Who eats
Alright.
during a funeral?
All right, so I guess we're going to see what's the commotion, no?
yeah, might as well. We have time.
All right.
Yeah. Stepping outside, everybody's kind of making like almost a parade line. If I can draw it here real quick. Freehand. Kind of from the temple, there's like a line of people on both sides. Oh, I just like jumped. Okay. Move that back. Please. For the love of God. Nope. Why can't I move this? Almost get out of the way.
Sometimes you have to encircle the whole thing.
I did.
We got 2 Mizians on the map. Mizian's got a double. A brother.
Oh, no.
Really?
It's Drizzian. He was returned.
Yeah, you got one in the crab
do we
shack.
really do we need another Drizzian appearance? We can do that.
Kind of.
Everybody loves Drizzian.
You get the idea. There's like a 7-foot gap, and from the there's people lined up, and from the temple you can see Patty and some priests, walking behind some pallbearers carrying this body towards this dock here. And at the end of the dock, there's a raft and everything all set up with flammable materials to have a good lighting. Yes, just gonna watch the whole thing.
Yeah, just gonna watch, and as he goes by, I'm gonna just pour out a little bit of wine on the ground.
And so she's She's crying. They make their way slowly. I have people kind of do this. You see some people pour out. You see some people throw other stuff down in like some weird ritualistic ways to show respect for the dead that they're unfamiliar for anybody who's not part of this religion. Some people throw like chum in the water. I have no idea. They make their way down. They what you're gonna assume to be like the head of the temple. He's a older, like half elf looking fella. They place the body down in the raft down here. He does some prayers. Some of the family members come up and say, final words and everything, and they push him off. And you have somebody from the family usually is the one to light the arrow and set it on fire. So the raft is going out with the body, and they take a shot. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully. And it catches, and slowly as it drifts out, this lights up. And this lake is pretty big, so there's almost like a otherworldly breeze that comes through, just gently, just to keep the raft moving along out into the middle, and eventually just burn up and sink. And then everybody eventually disperses. The whole thing probably took like half an hour or so.
Very interesting.
So what's Patty do? Like, does she go back with the priest? Does she go home?
She spends. People come up. The priests are service are done. They don't need to be here anymore. So she's just kind of mingling. People coming up just to pay their respects and everything. So she's probably going to be here longer. Probably like 10 or 15 minutes, just for everybody coming up and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry if you're lost." And some people bring gifts and stuff, and some of the family members take them, put them to the side, and everything like that. And then eventually they all wander back to their homes to probably get out of their funeral attire. Unless you want to go do something.
No, that's creepy. No.
Mateo does.
No, I do, but I won't. My wisdom. I mean, he's kind of stupid, so he might. But his wisdom would tell him that now's probably not the best time. So, I mean. Yeah. So I guess I'll stay there just watching, and then as she walks by. No, I won't even do that. No. I do nothing. I go back and I finish eating like a good person.
Oh, natural 20. She does spot you and gives you a slight smile and continues walking.
I get an erection. I blame it on the wind.
Right.
No, I just say, if you need anything, let us know. We're going to be in town for a little bit.
He says that with a full chub staring at her.
She just kind of smiles and nods and continues on their way. You can hear some of the what you assume to be like her mother and father be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
I'm the guy who loves to hate. I'm the guy who hates to see your daughter leave, but loves to watch her go.
They just
Little
kind
Mateo.
of glare at you.
No, I don't say that. Shit.
Oh.
High wisdom. My high wisdom prevents me from doing anything stupid.
You think that internally.
Did you buy a short spear? What is that?
I don't think you have your dagger sheaths right.
I enter the horse stance. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Oh, excuse me.
Yes, everybody goes on about their day. People resume you know, going back out to fish. It's just actually, I didn't roll for weather today. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's not a bad day. Slight breeze. Fairly temperate weather, not anything extreme. No rain, no clouds. It's a good. Yes. Yep. I don't. I don't know what here hair is, but it's definitely blowing in the wind.
Here.
Here. That's the color. Like a blue healer. Here.
Here.
So what are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna look for like a guide or a lure master around town.
All right. How are you just gonna? Are you gonna go ask around? You're gonna use your powers of perception.
You can use yeah, we can go to like the tavern and ask.
All right. So all this is heading off to the tavern.
I think the holy water first.
Roll me a persuasion check, August. So everybody just kind of, you walk in, you ask a couple people. I mean, the tavern's not really, since it's only like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, it's not really occupied. There's just a couple of local drunks that just, scoff at you, and the bartender really doesn't want to deal with your kind around here, boy.
Wait, I missed it. Did we already go to the? Did we already go to the temple and pick up the holy water
Nope.
that they promised us? Oh, that's on the to-do list.
The Thompson Ovis went to go find a guide or something and got politely asked to leave the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
While he's doing that, what do you other three doing?
Well, we're literally like a stone's throw away from the temple. We could go there and get the holy water while Ovis is
Dream
trying to
team.
get a drink.
Sounds like a plan for the dream team. Get the holy water. It's something that we can do without getting a giant rock thrown at us.
Haha! That's where you're wrong.
Alright, so I guess them two are gonna go do that. Does everybody have their gear already? I'm assuming I left my stuff in the room. So I'm gonna go gather all my gear. How did we pay for the rooms? Did we just do it for one night? I don't remember.
We paid up front. I remember that for at least one night.
Yeah, I thought you guys paid for a couple days at least, just to be
Yeah.
safe,
I mean, I thought we paid for more than one.
Eric always likes to pay a lot up front, so
Yeah.
I
we
do.
probably did that.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or Mateo, I should say. I apologize.
No worries. No worries.
Yes. So the dream team goes off to the temple. Manny goes up to his room to gather all of his equipment. Olvis, are you trying any other means of trying to get what you want?
I'm going to go to the docks, look for like a fisherman or whatever. somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, okay. There's plenty of, I mean, mostly the older people, probably humans in their, late 50s, 60s, kind of just sitting on the docks doing some minor fishing, not actually going out to try to catch the big stuff, You're gonna have to, unless you have something else you want to do, you're gonna have to roll persuasion again. Should you have some other way?
You can always try role playing.
We're paying.
I'm going to walk up.
As a fisherman, you would know that you can walk up to any fisherman and that's like already set up and just be like, "Hey, did you catch anything or any luck yet?" That's a great icebreaker.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to all these old fellas here. Excuse me, sir. I have a question about these waters around this area. I'm a pretty good fisherman myself. I can catch anything, anytime, any day. I'm looking to catch some exotic fish, maybe some legendary fish. Do you know of any lakes or fish from history that are around this area?
He kind of slowly reels in his rod. You two up at the temple, they do have like 4 vials of holy water done for you guys. But so as the guy's reeling in, he comes back. There's just it's a pretty good size, like rainbow trout on there. It's maybe pushing a foot. If my fishing simulator experience tells me anything, and he kind of takes it off his hook, throws it back, catch and release style. He just kind of pats down next to him. He looks probably like one of the older ones on this dock, maybe pushing like 70, even 80. But he looks, for his age, tell he had a hard life on the water fishing. He's still pretty muscular for his age. He reeled in that fish without much of a hassle, so he kind of taps down on like a box next to him and he's like, "Take a seat, young man."
What? Take a seat.
Before I tell you, you say you can fish?
Oh yes, I'm very good. Do you want me to show
Let's
you?
have yes, I was going to suggest a friendly competition. Whoever catches the biggest fish tells their story first.
All right. You got a deal.
So let's roll. Some survival checks.
You want me to just throw my fishing check?
Or your fishing check, yeah, whatever, if you have that. Damn! Damn! Yeah, so you both reel in same time, exact same fish. Well, not exact same fish, but exact, sized fish. And he takes them off and compares them, hang, puts them side by side. Like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Must have been twins down there.
Well, fine. Well, let's give it another go. Ooh. Let's see if I can actually type this in right. Aha. So yeah, this time, fish not nearly as good. I don't know why I did a +5. It's supposed to be +3. Still beat you by 1. I got distracted by your +5. You know, and he just gives out a chuckle and goes, well, it appears I know these waters better than you. But, you know, spends a little bit of time and you'll get to know him. So you're wondering about, well, legendary fish. I'm not much of a historian, but I do have, you know, tales passed down for generation. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for just a challenge of the rod and reel, or are you looking for something a little bit more mightier and might take a little bit more muscle?
I'm up for a challenge. Looking to fish the biggest and the baddest fish around us. Everywhere. Actually, just everywhere. That's my goal, is to fish everywhere. Catch the baddest fish.
So you just wanna catch?
No, if there's a legendary fish in there that requires muscle, I'll attempt it. I won't pass down a fight.
Okay. Well, you know, this area is it's very old. This lake is quite large. It's said that there is, you know, long ago that you know, this area was you know, twice as big. Even the town behind you was underwater. Not the town itself, but the area the town was built on. Sometimes you can still find driftwood to this day. There are some deep parts to that lake out there. It's rumored that something prehistoric kind of stalks the deep. You know, people have claimed to see in it on you know, a stormy day, and, but you know, there's no concrete proof.
It's very intriguing. I want to see if the rumors are real or not.
Well, people have tried. Most come back unsuccessful. Some come back with these crazy stories, and most of the time they just assume they got drunk and too much sun out on the ocean, out on the lake. You know, but if you think you have what it takes, you know, I'm sure you'll be quite the local hero pulling up anything from the depths out there in the middle.
Well, maybe in a day or so here, I'll take my chances.
Well, I'll be here watching. I hardly leave the spot.
I appreciate the info, sir. Toss him a gold piece.
I appreciate the gesture. I never got your name, no, Sonny.
Oh, my name is Orwas. I come from Menace, or what used to be called Menace. What is your name?
Well, I go by Abraham.
Oh, that's a great name.
Thank you. And he just kind of casts out again. And just kind of stares off into the distance.
Take my leave and meet back up with the group.
Alrighty. Two at the temple. Said they present you with the 4 vials. This was quite expensive, but if the proof you're shown, really warrants you any help you can provide. We're not much, necessarily fighters here, so any help we can give is in service of our God. If you find anything else undead in nature, please report back to us, and we might be able to, give you some extra from our ties. All right.
Nice.
Mute City.
Unmute.
Unmute City.
So who was heading up to the temple? You kept saying 2.
Yeah, the dream team. You and
Okay, just making
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. Like,
Elvis went to the docks, and Maddie went to go gather the gear.
did he go to get? I don't believe he went to go grab gear. I think he's making a pistol.
Well, we'll get to that whenever we get to that.
So we didn't have to pay for this holy water, right? It just okay. I really you're hold on to that, right? Unless you want me to hold on to it.
You want me to hold on to the holy water? Sure. How many vials did we get? Is it holy water, or I think there's oil? Like oil you can get too? Which one is it?
Water.
Holy. Is there oil that you can get too? Am I crazy or?
I don't believe so. I mean, I'm sure they could make oil.
Oh, no, it's just called holy water flask. Got it. 25 gold, 1 pound. I think it's in the compendium. I'll just drag that off the compendium. And we got 4 of them?
Yes.
Yeah, I have very low weight. I can carry it. I have no armor, or I have leather armor, and I don't carry much stuff. Nature provides.
2d6 against a fiend or undead.
You mentioned oil. Now I'm like, wow. I wish we'd asked for holy oil. Douse something in holy oil and set it on fire. It's like a ceremonial bonfire. I'm getting ideas.
Ceremony. So Maddie, you are just getting the gear, or are you doing anything else?
No, I'm just gonna grab the gear, secure the rooms, and I guess I'm just gonna go wait out front. Is this the hotel? The Crab Shack,
Yeah,
or is it the Red Flag? I don't remember.
No, the red flag was the one in Menace. So I think we said this was the hotel for this one.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna go and wait out front for the group to collect me. Just, I guess, listening to whoever walks by, and just hanging out front, kind of twirling my spear around. Nothing special.
You hear people talking about how the LY business down to only 500 gold per pound, not 2,000 like last year.
Wait, say that again?
Alewives. You know, the little eels.
Oh,
Eels is selling for 500 a pound.
well, they used
Yeah.
to sell for 2,000 a pound, apparently.
You don't want to mess with the eel business.
Okay.
They're little tiny. They're not like eels. They're little tiny, like tiny eels that
Those are things that smell up your penis.
Japanese absolutely love. No,
All right.
uh,
Yeah, I'm just sitting
no,
down.
but people. But it's very lucrative business up in these parts. Uh,
Oh wow. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm
people
just gonna wait.
people were bitching because it's only $550 a pound this year instead of normal like crazy amounts. So yeah, everybody eventually gets back together. It's
We got the oil or water. We got the holy water.
Great. Should we leave soon?
Yes, let's go before it gets dark.
Yeah, something tells me we don't want to go in this cave, in the middle of the dark.
I mean, it's going to be dark inside the cave, but
I mean, nighttime. It'll be dark in the cave, but it won't be necessarily nighttime.
correct. Okay, let's go.
all right. So I marked the cave with whatever I could find. It's down here in this little patch of woods right here.
All right.
Oh well.
And how far is that approximately?
Half a day-ish. Yeah, 10 miles.
Okay.
So you guys gather your things and you head on out. So whoever is leading, I'll need a survival check to make sure you stay on the right path.
+8 over here, and I can give myself guidance.
Show
Does
me
anybody want to
help.
help me with that?
Yeah, Mizzy will help.
Yeah, sure. I've been volunteered to help. I'll help. I figured the guy who's known for maps might help, but I'll help.
That's 20 even.
20 even. Yeah, so you're able to, I mean, woods ain't got shit on you, so you can expertly navigate and stay on the right track. There's no like set trails. You have to, weave or go over streams and stuff like that. And I'll need a D20 from someone.
I mean, if we want 3 T-Rexes, I can do it. Okay, never mind.
And it goes by without issue. So half day's travel is about 4 hours ish. 4 or 5 hours, somewhere around there. So by the time you get here, it's just starting to be, early afternoon. And you come upon the cave. And outside, you can see, bodies of elk and wolves and some smaller creatures like rabbits, and they all seem, dead. I don't have them on the map, but they're there. You trust me. Let me drag you guys out here. Matty.
Are we pulling ourselves on the map, or are you pulling us on the map?
I'll put you guys on that. Just 'cause easier than the two up front.
This looks like a really pretty version of Crag Monkey. So far.
Really? Because all I see is a black screen.
Well,
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
You mean Cragmont Cave, not Cragmont Keep. Two
Right.
different maps.
Correct.
so yeah, out scattered around here, there's a bunch of dead animals. And
Have they
very,
returned to life?
they're in varying states of decay, but they're just laying there, dead.
Is it like mainly like
I'm gonna go
bones
to
or
one of the.
this is just a collection
I'm gonna
of
go to one of the.
What?
Oh yeah.
I missed it.
Every time one of them tries to talk, they don't strike the same time. Okay, well, Velios.
I'm gonna go to one of the fresher corpses if I can find like a fresh E corpse, and then I'm gonna cut off like a little piece of meat, and I'm gonna stick it in my centipede bag and feed my centipedes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Wait, technically, are you kind of feeding your centipedes like undead meat? How's that going to
No.
affect them?
I asked if they were undead. He said they're just they're just dead. Can I do a medicine check, Frick? Now you got me paranoid.
Yeah, you can do a best check.
Sure. 22.
There are two different sets of wounds on these marks. There are what appears to be like claw marks, and then there's like slashing weapons. I mean, from like a sword or something that seem to be a little bit fresher.
Okay. So, oh shit. So like it did come back to life and somebody killed it. Can I like smell the meat and see if it's like, tainted?
Yeah, sure. Sniff away. I mean, it smells like just various stages of rotten decay. I mean, there's nothing off.
All right.
You don't know.
Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like find a pretty decayed one of the corpses and try to like lift it up with my staff and see if there's any bugs underneath. And if I can get some like grubs or beetles or bugs or anything, I'm gonna feed them to the chicken in the cage.
Yeah, there's bugs that you can feed to the chicken.
And then I'll just sort of like rinse myself off and my staff off in the water in the lake and be like, nature provides.
Nature provides.
everything look okay with the animals? The dead ones, I mean.
That's what you mean. Other than the fact that they're dead?
I'm a little confused because they have like two sets of wounds on them. I think they may have come back and been had to been slayed again.
Slayed by what?
More like who? They had the fresher wounds were weapons, right?
Right.
So I'll tell them, yeah, it looks like they were slashed at first, probably with the claws of that creature, that vampire that we captured, and then it seems like there's a secondary fresher set of wounds of like some sort of slashing weapons.
Well, maybe they went inside the cave. Did you see any tracks or anything?
I mean, I can look around for some tracks and see if I can get a better idea of what happened here.
Yeah, let's all look for tracks. If you're saying that something else killed these and left them here.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all look for traps.
Alright,
I mean, tracks, not traps. Tracks.
Yeah, I'll help him. I'll help him look for tracks.
So we're splitting off into 2 teams again.
Yeah, I'll
I-
also,
the split, we can just, fan out a little bit. We don't necessarily have to split up.
No, but Maddie and Elvis are helping each other with perception checks.
So we're gonna be using perception for this, not survival. Okay.
You can use whatever you want.
Okay.
Just
No, they're both the
they're
same. They're both the same bonus for me.
They're just using perception. You guys could choose separately, together, whatever rolls you want to make.
Alright,
So-
so
He says-
Elvis, you help me?
Well,
I'll help. I mean, I said I was gonna help Avilios, so
Oh, you said Avilius?
yeah.
Place it over.
sure. I'll ask nature to guide this venture, and then I will roll a survival check if I
Nature
may.
says, "Fuck hell."
Yeah,
God.
boy, get her done. That's what I'm
I
talking
think
about.
I think nature just said 30. So unless it's an impossible task, even if it's an impossible task according to the DMG, we find it.
No, there's some on this side of the water. You can tell some obvious heavy boot prints that come in and out.
How would you exactly get directions to this place? Like we just follow the vampire's tracks through the woods? Like that's the
No,
20
the
that I rolled?
Vampire gave that was part of Maddie's map. He gave Maddie directions how to get here.
Okay.
There's some footprints up ahead you saw? Did
Yeah.
you,
All right, Tyler, real quick. The fresher set. Do they seem to be going in or coming out? And how many sets are we looking at?
With a 30, they're definitely in and about 4 sets.
All right, be careful because I think that whatever made these are still inside.
Yeah, so I bet it does some like Native American tracker, like for this sign. Like I read the signs of the ground, and everybody else is like, I don't see what he sees, but Ivelio sees it all.
Yeah, you know the grass and the trees around you, and they can't necessarily speak, but they can all kind of be like the trees drop 4 leaves, and the grass all kind of lean towards the entrance. So
did you guys want me to go up and check it out, or?
yeah,
Ivelios is not.
Well, can't you do the can't you like make the trees cover us so we can travel quietly?
Oh, you want nature to
Provide.
provide? Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Some cover and some silence. Sure, I can do that. But you have to stay like and I'll let point 30 feet that far away from me. No further than that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You pass without a trace.
I love that spell.
So Avelius does his quick incantation, and just seems like nature helps you become stealthy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, since...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Since he's made us all quiet, and everyone's discussing, and you've pointed out that there's 4 of them, and I know none of you can see in the dark, and it's getting a little late on, and we're talking about going into a cave, I'm going to start sneaking ahead and trying to scout it out a little bit. Or we can send a bird, or a squirrel, or a chipmunk.
I was going to send the chief up ahead.
Gonna send
Within
Chief
30
on
feet.
up ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Send old Chief up ahead.
That river, is it making a lot of noise?
Not just a slow, babbling brook.
This is Chief Dark Vision.
Oh, I guess I should shut my light off.
Dabbling, not babbling.
It's dabbing. It's a dabbing brook.
You know, now I have to make a meme for that, right?
I said babbling, but I mean, but now it's dabbing, and everything's just hit funky fresh.
Not far, but you can't see much further than that.
Who, Chief?
Yeah, he has no dark visions.
Remember, you have to.
Is Chief an owl?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does have dark
owls
vision.
have 120 feet of dark vision. They have more dark vision than we do.
Yeah, but if Olvis isn't, looking through his eyes, like really can't have that extra 120 feet shown from the character.
Whatever do you mean?
So
I'm gonna
how
pull my
difficult
lights
is it
out.
to cross this river or stream?
I mean, it's not very deep. I mean, just,
You better not trip. It's dabbing. It
dabbing.
might trip you. It might trip you with its arm that it's trying to dab with.
it's only like a foot or so deep. It progressively gets deeper as it goes in through the cave, but it's just a quick 5 feet of like difficult terrain, and then you're on the other side.
Do our light sources kind of compromise what's going on with the spell?
No, you're just looking. As long as nobody looks directly at you. I mean, stealth is more than just sight. You can use it to, make sure they don't hear you before they see you.
Okay.
But yes, light would be.
All right. So I mean, for the most part,
giveaway.
since we're all kind of staying close, I'm gonna just douse my light.
You're just taking it completely off.
I kind of. Well, let me end. Well, I'll leave it
You
on
traveled for what?
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I said we've traveled for what? Half a day, you said. So it's dark out already?
No.
No.
It's only
Is it
like
because we
22.
started so late?
No, but I'm worried that the light that I'm generating is going to compromise our stealth.
Well, currently the map is showing us that it's dark out. You got to put some light sources out here outside the
Oh, is it
cave.
dark out on the map?
Yeah. You can't put global with a cave. The thing about having a map on a cave on a map is you can't put global illumination because then the whole cave will light up. So what you have to do is you keep global illumination off, and then you make a little light sources that you put on the lighting lever, and just make them light sources on the outside of the cave, and then the outside of the cave will be light, and the inside of the cave will be dark. That's dynamic lighting 101 for caves. Everyone out in Twitchland.
Here.
It got darker.
I know, but fix that memento.
You can literally put anything, just any art asset on the dynamic lighting layer, and then just make it produce light.
No, just come on, come on, give it to me. This is being dumb. There we go. Thank you. Like. Yeah. That should be okay now.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Well, speaking of boots, I'm gonna go ahead and cross the river here, and I'm gonna follow Olvis's.
Before you guys start moving in, I do need stealth checks.
That's right, we have +10, don't we?
And Maddie.
39.
Did I finish your... Elvis, do you have a light source on too?
19.
Yeah, I have my lantern there still.
Are you turning that off?
You have to
Yeah,
you have to take my vision away. You have to give me 5 vision again, because I think my token has 30 vision for some reason all the time.
I'm going to go... So you're taking your light off, Elvis?
yeah. These are all plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check how Velios's...
Yeah, mine's probably like 30 and should be like 5 or something like that, because I'm blind.
I'm blind. Save chance. Okay. That should be okay now. So what do we have? A 39, a 30, a 19, a 27, and a 19. That's a lot of stealth. There.
Wait. Let me roll for my chicken.
Roll for sly.
Alright.
Ha!
You got
That's
it.
a 1! Yes!
Yeah, so the chicken sees you guys disappear and starts freaking out. Even though he's like on the side of your hip, his eyesight is just his senses just aren't there. And he's just going, "Fuck."
So yeah, I got a couple extra grubs and stuff for the chicken's dinner later. So I'll just talk to it in chicken. So you hear like me buck 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 to the chicken and then feed it a couple of grub.
Yeah.
Because I think we established last time that I actually do talk in whatever animal talk that I'm talking to, right? We said that at one point.
Yeah. I believe it's like a combination of Sylvan and Animal Talk between the two of your abilities. Yeah, okay. So, Ovis floats across the river. Mizzy and Orst, kind of just steps across so quickly that it doesn't even make a splash. In order to, this slippery up through here, so you're going to have to, when it gets tiny where this owl is right here, that is still difficult terrain because of this, unless you want to step into the water, but that's slippery, so I don't know if you want to do that. Okay, you guys start making your way in. Give me perception checks.
I'm gonna do a long jump across the water. I have 10 strength, so if it's only 5 foot wide, which it looks to be, I don't actually, what's his name, into the water.
Perception.
Should my perception check be a disadvantage since it's dark in here?
It's healing.
Oh, here, okay.
Hey, look at you. So yeah, as you guys start making your way into the cave, over the brook, you do hear, sounds of, humanoid voices carrying throughout the cave, reverberating around the chambers and whatnot. See Maddie, the owl, and Ivelios can kind of pinpoint them more from this direction.
What language are they speaking?
Common.
Common. Okay, what are they saying?
Just kind of like, aha, you see the look on her face when we robbed her? La 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 la.
Okay.
It's weird scene.
I hear a couple of thieves coming from inside the cave to the east.
What makes you think they're thieves? What's wrong with thieves?
You're like
Thieves
15
in
feet away. They said something about stealing something.
That is what thieves do.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but
I
there's
don't like people that steal.
another cave to our northwest, and the river flows northeast, and it looks like there's a wooden bridge that's crossing it. I think if we go up these steps here, we might be able to find a way across the river.
I don't know. I heard the noise coming from the right. And I'll like kind of point to the right.
If you're pointing to the right, then I'm moving in a little bit. But you said thieves, so I'm on my guard. I kind of want to just look all around. I'm looking for tripwires. I'm looking up for rocks hanging at weird angles and such. Just looking for traps.
Alright, roll me an investigation check.
Nice.
The cave seems, untrapped.
Continuing in, and I'm using my boots of false tracks to leave like giant cave bear tracks so everyone can follow my footsteps, or at least the path that I create.
We can't see your footsteps.
No, but they're really big. You can probably feel them through your feet. There's a big divot here.
Where'd he go? Is he up? Is he in? Oh shit. I think they got him.
Shh, shh, I see some people.
Oh.
If you can see me.
Oh, I can see all kind of light coming from over there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, is that a dwarf?
The one that you guys can see is... Nope.
This is
dwarf.
Cragwell Cave.
I see at least 3. 2 of them look like dwarves.
Come on. Let's...
Did I move? Who moved?
Actually, all 3 of them look the same. There's a 4th one.
Yeah, they're just in there
Did I move? What
shooting
happened?
shit.
Oh.
They're sitting around a campfire.
Can I move where I am?
Yeah, what?
Oh, okay. Because I can't see anything.
You still can't see anything?
No. I can see. I can
Oh,
see
you have-
Mizzy into the, and I can
Oh.
see into the room.
Maybe your vision's messed up a little bit.
But like
Yeah,
where
just
I
back
am right.
up.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you're human and you extinguished your light source.
That's true. But
Yes, this is true.
I'd like to give him a little bit of nearby sight at least.
Can I
there's-
freely move or?
Blind. Yeah, you can move. As long as you guys aren't moving more than 30 feet to break your stealth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rejoining the group. I was up in front of you guys a little bit. I'm just relaying everything I've seen, whether you guys can see it or not. There's like 4 guys in there. One of them has an eye patch. All the 3 have beers. There's a campfire in the middle of the room. Looks like there's a table with some like food stuffs, maybe cooking implements down to the southeast, and I can't see what else is in the room unless I actually go in there. But I think that if I go in there, they're going to spot me.
I think they're better people. They're talking about stealing.
Of course, you know what? I fellas, you make us silent, right?
Avio starts chuckling and tries to stay quiet.
Your spell doesn't make us quiet too?
I think it just pulls the shadows in, and you can't be traced by except for magical means, if I remember. What does the spell say? Are you asking Avelios or Dylan? I don't think it makes us especially quiet. It's not silence.
Oh. Because I could go invisible
Oh
and
no, it
sneak
does
in
say
there.
silence. Actually, it says a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from direct detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be traced except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of passage.
Okay,
See,
so question. Do we have to remain 30 feet, remain within 30 feet of you, or is that just for the casting of the
Yes,
spell?
yes. No, no, no. You have to remain within. I think the Jeremy
Yeah.
Crawford has says that you have to stay 30 feet.
Yeah, because
Which is why I put the
everything's
30-foot aura on myself. There's like a yellow aura that you should be able to see.
we
Yeah, I
can't
don't see the
that.
aura.
Oh, well,
Sorry. I mean, hey, you think maybe you can go?
Tyler can fix that if he wants to.
Okay, so. Okay.
Oh, I can see it now.
Alright, so, what do? We can't get in there through that little crack.
We can't?
Can't we? I don't think I can't fit through there.
yeah, it's tiny. I mean, let me go to my opinion. Yeah, it only looks bigger because my dynamic lighting isn't exactly next to the wall. But I mean, it's like, I mean, it probably could squeeze through, maybe.
What would that be considered? Like half movement for the space? Or.
Because it is. Uh,
Eye values can't fit through there. No way.
yeah, I mean, some of you skinnier people might be able to get through.
Maybe Mizian. Eric, who's live, not live, Mateo, or maybe even Matt. I don't know. Is Olvas's big brainy head gonna fit through?
Why not?
Mateo.
Come on now. You know Ovis's head is the same size as your body.
I mean, it's probably like a 1.5 foot gap. So I mean, it's pushing the limits of squeezing.
Ooh. Okay, we're not going that way.
Hey, that's 18 inches. That's not that big. I mean, that's not too small.
Well, squeezing's two and a
I mean,
half.
With
we
Oh,
gear?
might
okay,
actually
okay.
have an advantage. Do any of them look like? I'll ask Mizian if any of them look like they're spellcasters. Because if they're not, then me and Olvas can just blow them to hell, and they won't be able to do. I can put two animals in there, and they'll be fucked.
Who?
Um,
Hold
Who?
on, wait a minute.
I don't want to.
Just
I don't want to go in there by myself. I mean,
okay.
I could fit through, and I
Wait.
could go invisible,
Maybe
but I don't want to
we
be
can
in there
talk
by
to them.
myself.
Maybe we can talk to them. I mean, I think they're thieves. Maybe not like
Okay.
maybe not like killers.
Do you want me to go try to talk to them? I mean, I can speak to them in their language.
Well, I mean, maybe we should like scout out a little more to see what else is involved with this place.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'd like to know where their entrance and exits are into that room.
I think the
Just
only way to get any
on the right.
further in, though, is to go in through the water.
Oops. I guess I just start slowly moving around. Is this Cragmonkey or cave? It looks like a tropical version of it. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Can we take our break now before we
We
get into
can.
anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just turned 8 o'clock. I just looked at well, it's 7:59. But yes, we can take our break now. Come back in 15 minutes.
Okay. Cool. Let's do that and
All right.
figure out what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go let the dog out. I usually don't take a break. This is gonna be
We'll
interesting.
be back.
All right, be right back.
I'm digging this music.
Yeah, you are.
I am. I feel like we're gonna become meals soon. Like we're gonna be strung up on massive spikes and burnt and sacrificed to a massive ape.
I wish.
Oh. Hey yo, yo, yo. You got the perfect boy like. Who are we waiting on?
Not me. I've been here.
I've heard everybody except Jeremy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Okay, everybody heard everybody?
Yes.
I haven't heard Nathan talk, but he's on mute too, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was the first one back.
I'm good.
Okay, we're all good.
Red rock.
So, continuing on.
Okay.
Exploration of the cave.
So, do you want to? I have 5 feet of bright light around me. Do you want to make that dim or no? I'm just
Doesn't
asking.
matter.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right, Missy. Since you can see, why don't you lead the way?
Okay. Do you want to go to the northwest or follow the stream to the northeast?
I said it's. I vote northwest.
That means we have to cross the water again, you know.
That's okay. I'm not
Okay,
afraid
don't
of water.
Don't splash.
Okay. You don't splash either. Oh shit! Where'd he go? Okay.
Yeah, you can telepathic command Chief to do that if you want.
You guys, once if I leave Chief by where the little gap is here, so when we get close to these 4 individuals, I can make a bunch of sound to distract them.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, I'm just gonna leave.
It's good.
All right, Tyler. Real quick, just so you know, my symbol that's on fire or whatever. I just have that like covered in my hand. So like
Okay.
as soon as something happens, I just want to be able to let go of it.
All right.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, so
Wait, does that mean that every time you close your fist to make a punch, it goes dark?
No. It's on a necklace.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This is Cragmore fucking cave. It's just a different version.
Is that a ledge I'm standing
Yeah.
on?
I lost him. I
you're
don't know
standing
where he
on?
went.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't think
Hey, who moved me?
I moved you.
Oh,
The only
okay.
other person that can move you.
And I'm staying within like 5 feet of him because I can't
Yeah.
see if he goes further than that. And hopefully whoever's behind me is doing the same.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I just don't know where you went.
Well, then you're not doing the same.
All right,
Elvis, stop! Elvis,
There you go.
go back and get Elvis. We should have a length of rope that everybody can just hold on to.
That's too funny.
Aphelios. Aphelios, are you coming?
Make sure you stay close. I guess we'll all get really loud if we lose Avilios.
Oh, you guys might.
Oh yeah, I rolled shitty. I rolled a 9.
39.
I do need another stealth for Chief now that he's left the area.
To be more precise, the area left him.
Oh, okay. That's almost.
Hey, so I can see these things down here. What exactly are those?
They look just like old thrown away, beds. They're not very, well kept.
And are those stairs?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And guys, there's some dirty, rotten old beds down there and a set of stairs. How far down is this drop?
You're not on the ledge.
I thought I said it. Is this a ledge? And I thought you said yes. I couldn't
No.
be wrong.
I
Oh.
moved you, and I said no.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
That's why I got all excited because I was like, "Wait a minute, he threw me off the ledge." Okay.
It does gradually incline up this way because the bridge does go over. I know it's hard to see on the map, but the bridge did go over the water, not just across it.
There's a path that leads north, then it looks like it turns east, and then there's a chamber to our immediate west, and there's some stairs and some old ratty beds, and I don't know what's beyond that. Which way do you guys want to go?
The beds. Do you see anybody sleeping in them?
I don't.
Okay, well, if it's empty, let's search this.
Okay. Follow me.
Oh, the beds are mimics.
All right, if he says it's empty, then I'm gonna. I guess as soon as I turn this corner, I'll go.
Come
here.
down towards me before you open up your hand.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn the light on in here. Bloop. Right here.
Light 60 30.
I'm blind. Warn me next time.
Okay, I really think this is Cragmaw Cave, so I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the session.
It's not. It's just I might
It's
be
not?
the map, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
not- I forget what the name of this map is.
And some of us don't even know what Cragmore Cave is. Apparently it's a cave in Cragmore.
All right. So this line to the south of me is a ledge. It's an elevation, right?
Right.
How high up?
With 5 feet,
5. Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Or-
So
maybe 10.
And there are stairs right here too.
So probably 10 feet if there's stairs.
okay. I'm gonna
Between 5 to 10 feet.
I'm gonna run up the wall, or just like hop up, real quick.
This place is a dead end.
Okay, that's good. Because nothing can come from behind.
Well, I want to look up towards the ceiling. Is there a ceiling?
Yes.
But you never know. It could be a big hole up there, and bats could fly down and turn into. We've been dealing with a bunch of vampires. I don't know what they can do. They can do all types of things.
Okay.
Ivelius flies.
All right. I am going to do a quick search of the top. Just kind of run around quickly, doing my little light tapping with my spear. Tick, 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 tick. Listening for any hollow spots in the wall or something.
Yeah, because I'm going to stand guard here since I'm the only one who can see in the dark.
If you're doing it quickly, that would be.
Okay, I'll go here.
But Olvis is helping, so just make one investigation check.
Okay. $17.
Well, it almost seems like there might be some feces up here in the corner.
Like human or animal?
Human.
Human.
Pretty fresh, probably within the last few hours or so.
They're disgusting. They couldn't even shit in the fucking bucket. There's a river right there. God damn. All right, I'll come. And I'll quick, I'll ninja drop. Land silently. And then, do you want to search the beds real quick? Search the rubble.
We might as well.
What?
Yes, this.
Okay.
Yes.
God, let's quickly search. Wait, I want to stand over here because I don't want my light to go down that tunnel to the.
While you guys are searching, I'll just go up just a few feet just to keep it out.
Oh my God, that smell is horrible. Hurry up. I can't take it. I'm gonna shut off the light and then I'm gonna start like going after Mizzy again. So yeah.
Shut off the light. Are you gonna be able to see me?
Well, I know where you are, so I'm gonna go run up there, but I'm gonna shut off the light before I pass. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna trip over Avelius.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no, they fused.
Sorry about that.
There's a bridge up here. It's wooden. It's going across the water.
Doesn't
It's
look
private
sturdy.
bridge. I didn't look that hard. Let me go back.
I kind of look back to where Avelios is, even though I can't see him. When I think about if it's sturdy, Avelios should go last. Oh shit! Way to go.
Does this look sturdy?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh my god! Way to go. Amazing hat. Okay, there you go.
I mean, you're pretty light, so you think it can hold you for sure.
I'm having a severe case of deja vu. This sounds familiar. And you're like, you're pretty light? You think it's sturdy? I swear to God, this same conversation has happened before.
That just means you are in the right place.
Okay, I'm going to try to sneak across the bridge before you chubby fat asses get on here and break it.
I'm not a fat ass. You're a fat ass.
You're all bigger than me. Except for maybe Elvis. But his head's definitely bigger than me.
Don't you say that?
Oh,
I'm just gonna stand at the edge of the bridge and I'm gonna listen as best as I can, which I'm probably not gonna hear anything. Oh, you know what? No,
you still.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, you still hear them, talking. There's like, they're just shooting the shit. Sounds
Okay.
like having some food, maybe some drink now.
All right. Well, I want to put one hand on one of the ropes of the
Mhm.
bridge, and as soon as it stops vibrating, I'm going to assume that he's on the other side, and then that's when I'm gonna move.
All right.
And then I say that to whoever's behind me. Wait for the bridge to stop moving before you come across.
Okay.
I need to practice whispering in my accent.
Yeah, so just give me a quick perception check, Maddie.
All right, coming up. Big 9.
Either it's your nerves, or maybe you're just coming down off of your always slight buzz, but you can't tell if if Mizian's on the bridge or not anymore.
Okay, I think he's gone. I'll start slowly going across. Just move freely, or?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. All right. When I realize how short it is, I kind of whisper back. I was like, I'm across the bridge, and I don't know where Mizian is. And then I'll step another foot. Oh, I said, never mind. I found him. Hi.
It's a small tunnel. You just keep walking. You'll find me.
Okay.
Your voice
Who's
travels.
next across the bridge?
Both of us come up and just fly over.
Yeah, Noah's just glides over the bridge.
Wow, that was scary.
Don't hit your head.
It's time for the hairy giant.
We need to wait for him to make sure that we're in the silence bubble. Oh, way to go.
Okay. So there's more water to the north.
Hold on, I can't see you. I don't know where he really is. Oh,
Get off of me!
Walking. Don't bump into me. You fat elf.
I'm not fat.
You're a
I'm
fat
big
elf.
boned.
Okay. I think I want to play a
I
fat
feel
elf.
this. We need you to move forward a little bit more. I feel this. We gotta stay within 30 feet of you. I feel this. We're literally like 20. I'm like 20 feet away from you.
He's muted. He's really getting into character.
I'm moving. Relax. It's not easy to move when you can't see. I have to move one square at a time. Take it easy.
No shit, dude. We're all in the same boat. Except for
Except
Rizian.
Mizian.
Yeah, and also I've got Olvas floating in front of me, so it's not like I can get any closer than Olvas is.
You stop standing on me! God damn it!
Ah! It's like the Three Stooges.
Son of a bitch!
What the-
Stop it. We're professionals.
Okay. I'm unfurling. I've got 50 feet of rope. I'm gonna unfurl like maybe 30 feet of it. Like, here, pass this back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold on to the rest and just keep.
We're going to trip
Okay,
over this.
pass it
Mateo. No, hold it. Don't let it drag on the ground. Hold it.
Okay, but you told me to
Pass it back. Pass it back to Elvis.
I'm passing it.
Elvis.
Here,
Pass it back to if
Okay.
you can find him.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. That passed my
Okay.
back.
Wait for the tug.
Wait for the tug.
The rug.
Okay, I'm gonna start tugging on the rope.
He's tugging. I think he's tugging.
And I'm tugging it towards me. So I'll
Am I going up or?
head this way.
Oh, okay.
Nobody gave Vivelios the end of the rope.
I thought Elvis, you bastard!
I thought he was behind me. He went back there.
Do we see that light coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure you don't step into bright light.
And we hear their
Yep.
voices still?
Yeah, they're just shooting the shit.
Wait, how far? So does that light, because there's extra stuff going on here, is that light ending like around there? The bright light?
Let's see here.
Like, can I walk to like almost the shore of where the water is to avoid being in the light?
Let's see. Bright light for this is 20 feet. So the bright light ends. Yeah, so this
Okay.
that line is accurate. Yeah.
Gotcha. But you guys can see the light, right?
We're not blind.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going towards the shoreline. I'm going to bypass the bright light, and since everybody can see the light, I'm taking the rope back. That didn't work out like I expected it to. I'm pulling the rope back up, and tying it on my pack.
Yeah, I'll feed it to him, whatever. I hope they can't see me.
And I'm just whisper to Maddie, since I can see him. It's like, okay, now what?
So you guys start hearing these awful racket of Chief just, making a shit ton of noise, and they all just jump up and like, what the fuck is that?
Holy
and
shit.
you see, they all kind of just move this way.
Oh, well, they're focusing that way. I want to, kind of strafe to the right, next to Mizian if possible.
Mhm.
So I'll just kind of, go, I guess, over here. No, I'll go over here.
Put up over the water behind him.
And then you hear, "Sir, it's just a dumb owl. What do you want me to do?" He's like, "Just fucking kill it."
Oh shit.
Fuck.
There's an 18 hit with partial cover, like 3/4 cover. What's
Yeah, he only has 11 AC.
Okay.
Let's see it. Chief's
I feel
out.
a shirt.
So
You're in
Chief-
the light.
Chief, like, he doesn't die like a bird. He disappears like a fey creature. And then they all like, "What the fuck?" So they're all on high alert. So let's give them all perception checks.
Oh.
Make sure I don't want on what? Toggle auto roll damage. So, ew. Then I just rolled 3 more of these. Ooh.
That's
So,
not good.
Maddie, and I think it's just Maddie. Yeah. So this one down here is like, "Sir, I smell like some day-old alcohol coming from the north."
Does Ivelios hear him say that with my
Yeah.
passive 18 perception?
Yeah.
Can I jump out and do something real quick, or are we gonna have to roll
Sure.
initiative first?
No, they're not. They're not attacking. There's been no motion to attack, so you can do whatever you want still.
I'm gonna move
They all just
right
kinda-
here.
Turn, and then they're all like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
well, shit.
I'm gonna move right here. Not here. Here. Oh, this map. What? I'm gonna move right here. And then I'm gonna cast Hold Person at level 4. And I'm gonna get
Okay.
try to get the 3 people that I can see.
Now we can roll initiative.
You said I could do something.
Yeah, but as soon as you make the intent to cast a spell or attack, initiative has to be rolled.
That's a concentration spell too, right? Whole person.
But you get surprise.
Yeah, so we'll lose Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're definitely
But
surprised.
I don't care about Pass Without a Trace. I'm just
I
gonna
don't
hold
care.
Person as many people as I can get. Paralyzed is like super good.
So left them.
My Nat 1 initiative.
Uh,
Why is it? That doesn't make any sense. It should be a 3. Why am I getting so much more initiative? What? Something's not right with my initiative, and I have no idea what. I didn't do anything to
I
it.
didn't do anything.
Zero D1.
On my sheet, you can look at my. On my sheet, it literally says I have a 2-point. It has the tiebreaker and everything, but it's giving me +8 for initiative for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. Zero
the hell?
D1 plus keep highest 1
Hey,
plus
mine's weird
8.
too.
Oh, let me see mine.
Hey, man.
Why is mine based on intelligence?
It's not. It just says.
It's net too. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going into my initiative.
The code, it says
And the
1D20,
attribute page.
comma 0D1 plus parentheses 0 star 00 keep highest 1 plus 3 intelligence. Oh, that's initiative. Never mind. I'm stupid. Sorry. I was reading that wrong. But do be
Yeah, and I forgot I was muted. I was the whole time saying, "That's initiative. That's initiative, not intelligence."
Do you have advantage on initiative, Maddie?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So these guys are all surprised at the sudden outburst of Ivelios coming from the shadows because he wasn't detected. Some alcoholic was. So we have Maddie. You are first.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what to do.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I know, but I yell out, "Why did you shoot the bird?" And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna come here. Can I plug the hole over here? Oh, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Well, I'll be giving them all cover. Never mind. Hold on, wait. Alright, so 5, 10, 15. Wasn't there 4 of them? 20. Oh, there it goes. 20. Alright, I'm gonna take the dodge action. 25.
Take the dodge.
30. 35. 40. So 1, 2, 45. Okay, so the top 3 will all get attacks of opportunity if they want to take them.
No, they don't.
They don't want to take
They're
them?
surprised. They don't have reactions until their turn comes up.
Oh, well, shit on me. Okay, I run over there. And I take the defensive position. The defensive stance. We don't have to do this. Let's see, bonus action. Let's see, move. Yeah, that's it for me. Enter. Oh, fuck. That was silly.
So they all kind of.
Oh, and I want to do my light. Just a reminder.
Light?
Yeah.
Okay. Do your light. 60. 30.
Every time I come here, I have to shit too. That's great. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I love that. That's beautiful. Sorry.
So now the bandits kind of shake off the surprise. So their surprise condition is over. Olvis, you're up.
What, from my quick glance with their, what do their intentions look to be right now?
They're surprised. They didn't get to have intentions.
I really want to shoot a fireball.
The bottom one said, like, hey, I smell something, like day-old alcohol from the north, and they all kind of turned, and Ivelios popped out, and combat was rolled.
I'm going to...
Remember, if you want to send the fireball in there, I have a decent chance of not being affected, so do what you gotta do.
Fuck it. I'm not doing a fireball, but... Bunch of web in there.
Good old fucking web, dude.
I'm gonna put it... Well, I can only see right here, so I guess it's gonna be right there. That's the center.
If it's center there, you can draw a box, can't you? Even if you have to draw it up by you and move it.
Oh, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
Dylan.
Oh.
Dylan's quick on the box draw. Let's see. Starts its turn. Make a deck save. Okay.
Hold on, wait. If that's in the fire, he would know that it's going to catch on fire, right?
Well, just that square will.
It's not going to spread or anything?
No. It's only a 5-foot cube
Okay.
that burns away.
All right.
It's not gonna catch all the web on fire though.
Not according to the spell.
Okay.
Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away and run one wound. One wound, yeah. I can
One
talk.
wound.
One wound.
I-
So yeah,
Amen.
so that square of web will burn away right here, but everything else will be
Yes.
okay. So that's it.
I'm sorry, my friend. I have faith in you to get out of there.
Me too.
That's my turn.
Okay. So this guy. Let's see.
I think you roll at the beginning of their turns.
Yeah, I was just seeing if surprise did anything besides not being able to have reactions and crap like that.
It looks like we are all in a sticky situation.
What do you mean we?
Okay, so it doesn't affect saves. Okay, so dex save. What's your DC?
DC, sorry.
17?
17. Holy
15.
shit. Okay.
Oh, 15? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Ain't that good yet.
Dex save. All right. So this big guy just kind of, shrugs off. Well, the webs are on the ground, so he just kind of steps up and easily just snap away from his boots. But he can't do anything else, so it's Mizian's turn.
All right. So
You're the only one that is still hidden.
if I move into the light, are they going to be able to see me, or are they looking at Maddie?
No, if you move into the light now, they'll see you.
Okay. Well,
But dim light is still okay. Just don't move,
Alright.
move in within 20 feet of the fire, and you'll be all set.
within 20 feet of the fire. All right. Let's.
So
What is that? That's 5 feet. I'm just going to get seen, plain and simple.
you might not even be in bright light right now.
Excuse me. Okay. What's
Oh.
what's
Good thing that little piece of cave's there. Yeah, so if you're gonna have to step back if you want to go into dim light.
well, I don't 100% know what's going on because I know there were 4 people in there and Maddie just ran in.
Well, Ivelios is in the process of casting a spell.
Right, he cast web. They're all.
No, all of us cast web, but
Oh, my bad.
Ivelios is the one that hopped out and started casting a spell, and that's when initiative was ruled. So he's in the process of. You saw him start to cast, or have the intent to cast.
I can see 3 of them, and they appear to be somewhat restrained. So I'm going to action surge and take 2 shots because I hardly ever do that. And I'm going to shoot at the 2 closest ones to. I am going to shoot at. Here, let me mark them. Away. This one most definitely.
Yeah,
And then that one right there. Yeah. Yep. Let me make sure I got that on. Maybe. All right.
So is that first attack to this one, right?
Yep.
You get advantage, no?
Oh, you're right. I didn't turn it on. My bad. Hold on.
He stepped into the bright light, so
But they're in web, and he's next to a.
they're not restrained yet. That's only the start of their turn.
Gotcha. In that case, that was 19.
Yeah, it still hits no matter what.
19
roll
hits.
damage.
Gotcha.
So this guy just gets demolished by an arrow.
And then I'm going to aim at this one right there.
And you just hear this guy up here like, "What the fuck? What did you? Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Maddie's in danger. My teammate's in danger. That's what I see. They've been keeping roofs over my head. I haven't paid for anything.
15 will hit.
That's awesome.
Ooh, that's a horrible. That's
8
horrible damage.
All right.
Let me turn that off real quick. And then I'm going to. What did I move? 5 feet? Let's make sure real quick. Oh, buttons are getting sticky. Playing with Maddie's keyboard. I'm just going to move just those few feet so I can get an eye of what's going on now. I will, of course, be in bright light now, but I can see what's going on. And I got this new button. Ta-da!
How do you do that?
You have to go to your character sheet and you go into attributes and abilities, and I will paste the Marco for it. And paste. I can't paste it because it just does it again. Maybe I can whisper it to you.
All right, no worries, no worries. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out. That's
we'll get
kinda
to it later.
Okay. Velios, you're doing your hold person.
Yeah. Can I move though first, or do I have to cast it immediately?
No,
Okay.
no. You can move. I was just gonna.
All right. I'll use 10 feet of movement to share the square temporarily with Mizian, and then I'll use 5 more, so that's 15 to come in, and then that's 20. Okay, I kind of have a view of what's going on right now, and one guy's dead already. Holy shit! He got murdered by
But Mizian,
the flying stinger.
Get like an Adam,
All
an
right.
arrow in the neck.
yeah. I mean, it just happened so quickly. I mean,
So these guys are just low-level nobodies, huh? Kind of feel bad for them. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hold Person. Like I said, I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm
okay.
gonna cast Hold Person at 4th level.
Wisdom
So that
save.
means I can get 3 people. Why isn't they changed everything? My DC should be showing. I don't know why. I fixed all this. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It failed.
That one.
That one probably saved.
That one passed. Oh, and this one up here, on top.
Oh, maybe.
What's your DC?
It's 16, so he saved.
Oh,
Okay, so the looks like their boss. Definitely. I hate it when it does that. Just let me do the stupid thing. I'm just gonna put that on there. But these
Still
two
not
back
showing.
here are. Did Roll20 have like an update or something?
I don't know. I had all of this set. I've always been good about having all this set up.
No, that's right. Anything else?
I mean, that's it. That's how I moved. Maybe I'll move a little bit more. I think I use 20. I'll use 25, 30, and just get all the way in the corner here. And then I'll take my aura off since I'm concentrating on Hold Person. That's like a 1-minute spell right now. 1 minute. So, and I'll take my aura off. But yeah, in turn, you can go on to the next person.
Maddie. Deck save.
Dick save. Oh, I already rolled. Oh, I rolled again.
Did you already roll?
Yeah, as soon as he casted it. I'll roll again. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Don't fuck me now. 18. Yeah, it should be good. Okay.
18.
Yeah.
What do you have
Oh, wait a
advantage?
minute. Wait. So the dodge ends at the beginning of my round, right? The beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so I failed then. So what is it?
Yeah.
I'm restrained.
You are restrained.
So I can't. What is it? I can't move.
Right. Let's see. Fail to say the creature is restrained. You can make a strength check to break free.
But restrained is what? I just can't. I can still take actions.
Yeah, just a disadvantage to attacks and stuff like that.
Okay. What's your? Can I try and stabilize the one with the arrow in his neck?
Sure, you can try.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stabilize him as my action, and then I'm just gonna call out, "Surrender! Nobody else gets arrow in their fucking necks." and yeah, I'm gonna try and stabilize this dude on the ground.
I wonder how restrained affects medicine checks.
Oh, let me look up the condition.
I don't think it does. I think it's just
Restrained.
attack rolls and saving throws.
Restrained doesn't if somebody's asking. Yeah, it doesn't affect ability checks.
Yeah, so you're all set.
Yeah,
You
so
can make the
speed
medicine
becomes
check.
0. Attack rolls have advantage. I have disadvantage, and I have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Yeah, but your ability to perform medical feats is not affected.
Yeah, so I reach into my backpack. I pull out.
It's only like your feet that are like, because the
Okay,
web's not
all right.
the web's not really like
Yeah.
on like.
I'll lean forward like Michael Jackson in Smooth Criminal type shit, and start bandaging this guy's face or whatever. Hold on, I have a healer's kit, so I'll burn one of those.
You don't need to make a check if you have the.
Yeah, so
Kit,
I'll do that. Yep. So yeah, I'll just get a bunch of gauze or sheepskin or whatever's in there and wrap it around his neck after I pull out the arrow. And that's it.
So he is
that's all I can
stabilized.
do. That's all I
He's
can
not
do.
dead anymore.
Cool.
He's stabilized.
Yeah, and I just screamed that
Okay.
out. So, and that's it. End turn
Yeah,
for me.
just, so these two need to make Dex. Damn. Okay. The bottom one fails, so he is now restrained. Where's my net? Darn it. Power fist, okay. But either way, they both immediately drop their weapons. They're like, oh shit. Oh, we didn't mean to do it. We're sorry. I don't know who you are, but I swear, it wasn't us. And Ovis, it's your turn.
I'm gonna fly up on in there. Hello, it's me, the old mighty Ovus. Surrender. And that's it.
The guy's like, yeah, we are. Man, can't do shit. So if nobody's going to attack, we can end the initiative.
I'm not gonna attack.
I think you just flew into webs because the web is a 20-foot cube, isn't it? And this, I assume the ceiling's less than 20 feet up.
Let's see. It's a 20-foot cube. The webs are anchored between two solid masses. Oh, it is kind of anchored, isn't it? Oh, you guess you fly into your web. Yeah. So make it. Make a deck save.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Still, I'm the almighty. Fuck.
So they're less intimidated by this flying blue creature, but they're still is still, surrendering. The bandit captain is not going to do shit besides make a wisdom save. Ooh.
Well, that's the end of that spell.
But he's still restrained because he automatically failed his dex save for the web because he was held in there.
Yeah, you auto-fail at the beginning of his
yeah.
turn, and then he rolls the wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Yeah. So he's done. And he's just everybody's just like looking around like, what the? Who are you people? Who are you people? Mizian, are you doing anything dangerous?
Everything I do is dangerous. No, if he's yelling out, "Who are you people?" I'm going to notch another arrow and aim at him. Like, hush! I'm trying to think. Half my team is restrained by their own hand. I'm going to move into the room a little bit. Down here towards Phyllis, and just kind of keep an eye on everybody and look at him like, okay, what now?
Notice how the dream team didn't get stuck in the web. I'll just say that.
Oh, I can't believe he flew into his own web.
You doing anything?
Ivelios will. No, I guess I'll just like try to back up. It seems like Mizian is trying to be intimidating, so I'm just gonna sort of like stand up next to him and sort of like bang my staff on the ground and be like, don't make a move. And but what I'm actually trying to do is assist Mizian.
All right, help action.
Yeah.
Okay. Nettie.
Okay. To further, hopefully, help this act of intimidation, I'm not even sure what happened this last round, so.
All of us flew into his own web.
Okay.
The bandit captain couldn't do shit because he was held, but then he broke the hold person spell, but he's still restrained by the webs because he automatically failed dex saves. And Mizian and Ivelios are now trying to intimidate.
Okay. To break out of that web, is it a strength save, a strength check? Just a strength check, not athletics, right?
Check.
Okay. I am going to
strength check.
Yeah, to further, hopefully, intimidate these people. I will make a strength check and try to break these webs. Oh boy.
Against Olvis's DC. Hey, that's good enough.
And then I will step this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'll go over here. And turn for me.
Right. I'll just make another save for this bandit because he hasn't been restrained yet. Hey, that bandit's fucking. But he's still like weapons on the ground, hands are up, and he's just looking around like. The other one's doing the same, except that one's restrained. Olvis.
Break out of these webs here,
You could certainly try.
I think web is concentration, so if you wanted to, you could just, as a free action, just end your concentration on web.
You did it.
He did. Yeah, web-based concentration. But he broke out anyway. He flexed on it. Yo.
Look, it's easy as that. No, continue surrendering.
So So the bandit captain is still surrendering. They're all like just kind of looking around, weapons on the ground, tangled in web, like so they're so confused about what just happened. Mizian.
I still don't exactly know what is going on.
One of the bandits say, "Same."
You look towards Ivelios, and Ivelios is like turning out his pockets. He's like telling you to tell them to turn out their pockets. He's trying to like signal to you, help you out here.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are they at least looking in this direction? You know what? I'm not even gonna do it by hands. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm like, hey, in complete thieves camp, I'm gonna tell them to give up, turn out your pockets, drop any weapons you have. You're busted, and I'm going to affect that. I'm the scout for the guards for the local town constables that have led them this direction, and it'll sound like me speaking utter nonsense to everyone else.
It sounds like utter nonsense to them because they don't speak thieves' cant.
God damn it, Maddie! You told me they were thieves.
Clearly, these guys are punks.
Just like
You see me look at Mateo like, these aren't thieves.
They said they steal something.
so they're just looking around like, what is he saying? And they're all just shrugging like, I have no idea. Like, what do you want?
I'm so confused. I just kind of. I'm putting the bowl away. In fact, what is this next to me? Is that a table or something like that? I'm going to have a seat. I'm literally going to sit there and like kick my feet off the edge and look like, well, shit. Okay. I don't want to go towards the web. That one guy apparently isn't bleeding out anymore. And I don't actually, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Big ol' intimidating druid.
I mean, I was trying to assist Mizian, and Mizian just talked babble to him. So now we just look like insane people. Now we just look maybe even more intimidating because now we're just like insane people that are demanding that they don't know what they want from us.
Hold on, imagine when we snuck on him. I shot a guy in the neck and ran in with, and just started shouting,
Can I roll an insight check to see if they understood Mizian or not, and see what their state of minds are?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll. I didn't mean to roll that directly to you. I'll roll it again in public if you want.
No. I mean, I see. No, they're utterly confused. They're obviously, so confused that they've lost the will to fight. Had no idea what sort of tangled words that Mizian just spoke to try to convey thieves' cant, and they're just like, why does the price of rice and some random town have to do with what's going on here?
I've seeing that they're quite is gonna just sort of put his hands out and like wave them like all right everyone, just settle down. We there was I don't know if you know this, but there was like an undead spawn that was using this cave not too long ago. You guys are lucky you're not all dead.
Oh, that probably explains the creatures we killed outside.
Yeah. Can you please describe what happened to us?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Do you want to deal with this guy? And I point towards Mizian, who's
I
probably
point towards
still doing
Mizian, too.
like weird symbols and shit.
He's over there trying to go through the book of gang signs, like, which one do you belong to? uh, oh, obviously not, but we can, you know, it's kind of hard to talk with the webs.
The webs are protecting you.
From me.
Well, we're just looking for a place to hide, and damn,
Your
I lost my
housekeeping
glasses.
is your housekeeping is awful. You know, you have a perfectly good stream to piss and shit in. You don't need to do it over in the other area of the cave. Do you realize what that's going to do to the health of this ecosystem?
Who does that?
Ivelios is pissed nature-wise what they've been doing.
You shit in the corner. That's nasty.
Wait a minute. He tries to like turn through the web, the captain here, and turns like to his two conscious men. He's like, which one are you, Vox? Shit in the corner.
Apparently, it was the unconscious one that shit in the corner.
Yeah, they're both kind of just like, wasn't me, no. It's like,
How long have you guys been here?
roughly a day or two.
Where are we? What are you hiding from? You said you were hiding from something.
It's got an insight check, you guys.
Ivelios is giving off like mother disappointment energy.
Wait a minute, what's he inciting against?
To see if you guys are law or not.
You said they didn't understand me when I said that in Thieves' Camp.
Yeah, but you guys are asking
Oh, okay, gotcha.
pointed questions about their lifestyle. Like, alright, I can tell you not the fuzz. We're just looking for a place to hide out until the heat dissipates.
You said I overheard you saying that you robbed somebody. What did you steal?
You can look down at the table and there's like foods and maybe some jewelry, and it doesn't look like much. It looks like just like a very minor robbery.
Does it look like they robbed like a wagon or a cart or like an individual?
No, it looks like just like an individual, maybe two, but there's not a lot.
As far as we know, the village that we just came from is the closest place to here, which is like half a day away or whatever.
Yeah, but there's roads and shit kind of spread throughout. They could have gone down, instead of going towards the village, they could have gone the other way. There's plenty of places they could have, or they could have came from somewhere completely different.
Right. You know that this cave belongs to a vampire, right? That's why we are here.
I ain't seen one of those.
Well,
How do we know you're not the vampire?
No, don't listen to him. We
I still don't understand what you're saying.
we came here looking for the vampire. We know that this is his home. So you're not safe here.
Well, we were just, there goes my glasses again. Darn it. Uh, just looking for a place to hide out.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can become something's dinner if you continue to try and hide out in this place. Those creatures that you killed outside were created by the thing that we are hunting. So, you know,
Oh,
I mean, it's up to
well,
you.
well, do you have a place we could hide
Absolutely
out?
not.
Oh,
You're on your own. You like to steal from people, so I can't offer you help. Why not earn a coin the honest way? You have no skills?
well, obviously, if we're skilled, we just rob someone.
Well, my friend there, he's taking whatever it is you took. So how skilled are you?
Well, you know, maybe it's maybe it's time to reevaluate.
While you're doing that, please tell us about these animals that you ran into.
Oh yeah, we're running through the woods, making sure no unwanted fellas were chasing us. And having to find this place, and there's this deranged animals that I thought they had rabies at first. Um, but they were just smelled of decay, and we just, dispatched them. I mean, they were just, nothing more than, except for the wolf, that was a little bit more difficult. But I mean, the elk and stuff, that was just, a deer, undead. If you say, what you say is true, but just a deer.
Where are you all from? Where are you coming from?
Around.
You know, if you're running from the authorities, that means you're probably wanted, and you could probably be fetched, turned in for a coin. So, I mean, we're not with the law, but I mean, I personally don't like what you do, and I know that bringing you to wherever you need to go would make people feel safer. So just tell us where you're coming from.
Yeah. Well, we come from a small village. Let me look at my map.
I will look at it also.
I'm going to have to add a small village. Down here.
I don't see it.
Oh, I didn't want to actually put it on there. Oh, it's right there.
All right, no worries. Whatever.
No, hold on, right here. See that?
I think you would need to change the map, right?
Oh, I have to. I put it on the big map. I'll have to. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Quick map swap. It's right in here.
Okay, cool. Okay. That's not too far. That's
And that will be called.
Village Landia.
Nope. We have the We call it looking.
Looking. You're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Looking. What,
Looking.
what can you tell us about the area?
Oh, it's rather shite. We're poor. You know, those hill giants go around.
Why not go
Fucking
hunt the
up
hill
shit.
giants?
We can't even handle you.
Exactly. You prove my point.
I'm so dismayed. You guys are giving thieves such a bad name.
Well, we only just started. Why did I switch to that? My glasses. uh, uh, they only just started like a week or two ago. You know, got tired of the humdrum of, you know, the logging business. Just cutting down pines and other trees all day.
Looking
Just
at
rather-
Helios.
You cut down trees for a business?
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry. We have to kill these people now.
Wait a minute. I shoot one in the neck, everybody loses their shit, and Maddie brings them, literally gives them life-saving ministrations, and now you hear one of them cut down a tree, and you're like, kill them all!
It's not one tree. They said they made a business out of it. They all need to die now.
That's a bit extreme. I'll tell you what, Velios, do you have any seeds to give them? Maybe as penance we can have them go and plant all these seeds.
Really true.
I asked them that actually. Do you guys plant? Do you guys plant in place of the things that you cut down, or are you just cutting?
It's all sustainable harvesting.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Tyler's like, I'm winging this right now. This was not part of the story.
Inside check. What'd you roll here? 15, huh? Let's just roll. Yeah, it's not. It sounds like maybe their version of sustainable harvesting is clear cutting. It's sustainable for the wallets, not necessarily the forest.
I'm gonna come over here to plug the hole and just like casually do a split on the ground.
Well, I realize you're gonna, like, set that whole web on fire or something?
No, I'm sure that look.
I think we need to return these people to their town, and then we need to educate the town on how to treat the forest.
I agree. That's actually a good idea. I say we take these people back, like you said, and then maybe we talk to the people who are hiring them to make some sort of arrangement for them to replenish what's been taken. Hello?
I mean, how are we doing that? You guys can't see in the dark?
Well, no, their village is on the outside.
We have to get them to the outside.
It's not far.
I have a torch.
Yeah,
he
I
has
have
a
my
light
on.
around his neck.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if we. Hey, are there any more rooms or passageways in this cave? And I'm asking, I'm just looking at, I guess, the three conscious ones. I'm asking that. Incomplete common.
They just kind of shrugged. Like, wow, like you wheeling home as much about this cave as you do.
Wait, are these human?
Yeah, humans, couple doors.
Or if they just came in with torches? So humans couldn't see.
They have a campfire.
They have a campfire in here. Well, they had to get to here first.
Well,
And they can grab a log or something, a torch, candles. So, like, all right, what's all that gear down there? What's it look like? Just random whatever?
yeah, like I said, there's maybe some like a bracelet, a necklace, some rations, like a silver tankard. Like it just looks like they grabbed whatever they could and booked it.
A silver tankard, hey?
There's like a coin purse with like, 5 silver and like 3 copper.
Avelios is going to ask, these people that you robbed, did you leave them alive or dead?
Oh no, we've never killed anyone.
Insight on that bullshit.
You know what's coming. Yeah, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely helping with that too.
I think I'm like I'm the only non-murder hobo in this whole world. I got a 12.
Let's see.
Oh shit!
He's just.
He still lost that though, didn't he?
That is very
29.
commendable.
That's true.
That is very commendable. Most people would resort to just shooting people in the neck.
But for the dream team advantage up there, he seems to be telling the truth still.
All right.
Okay, well listen, we need to get you back to looking. You will be turned in. Okay? Just pay your time, do whatever you need to do, and then start over. Do something different. You can't stay here regardless because there is a big vampire that's going to come back here very soon. And you can't be here.
There you go. All right. Just looking at the web.
Probably Mateo and Avelios both look over to floating Ovos, like, give him a wink.
I will lose concentration on that web.
All right, no more web.
I'm immediately notching an arrow and aiming it at the 3 conscious ones.
Whoa, crazy guy.
Oh, I'm not letting it loose. I'm just kind of, letting them know.
I'll just kind of come over and like grab their friend and drag him back. Like, okay.
Do they have any weapons on them?
No, they dropped them all on the ground.
They dropped. Okay.
Should have said, turn out your pockets. I'll go up to them like, break yourselves.
Break your seal.
I want everyone naked and laying on the ground. Face down.
So Avelios is going to light a torch. If we're going to sort of move along a little bit here, Avelios is going to light a torch, go outside, collect some branches, and then he's basically going to like druid craft, if he can, like shackles and manacles, and try to shackle each of their hands behind their back like solid wood, like not getting out of, no way to get out of without a saw. Shackles.
I don't think that's how that works.
You can make
Take a look.
you can make some sort of. There's some sort of way you can.
You can like check
tie
the
them up,
weather.
but even.
You can make like
Well,
seeds
druid craft, you
germinate.
can make small things grow. Nobody has manacles in this group?
We're not
I
bounty
don't
hunters.
believe
Well,
so.
if I can't do that, then I'll just use my rope. I have rope. I have an explorer's pack. I'll just tie their hands, tie them together in like a, like a, what do they call that?
Little
On
chain
the
gang.
chain.
Yep.
Yeah, chain gang.
Oh, you can even break men. Yeah, so you guys tie them. They're not resisting. They just kind of put their hands out and
I'll cast. I'll cure wounds to wake the other guy up. First level, cure wounds. He wakes up.
that's half my hit points. Actually, it's too late to wreck on that now. I think Museum might have done enough
Oh,
damage
like
that right
insta-kill?
kill him. Yeah, but
That would be
Wondered
20.
about-
He would have
but
to
I
do
was like,
24 points, right?
he had like 11 HP, I believe they have.
and we roll like a 13 and an 18
Roll
or
like a
something
Yeah.
strange something
13
like
and a
that.
14,
So
27. Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been insta-dead, but that's okay. We
No, it's per hit. Remember.
Yeah, that was one hit.
Oh,
yeah, there was
Shot
bow
him in
and
his
sneak
neck.
attack.
damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy's head would have been exploded.
Yep. But by the
No, man.
miracle of science and DM
Yeah.
oversight, he is alive.
Yeah.
See, the web acted as a bandage to keep him from bleeding out.
There
It's
you
true.
go. That works.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna tie them up, and then I'm gonna ask Olvas and Mizian to help me look for a scorpion in this cave. I'm hoping we can find a scorpion, a little pet scorpion for me somewhere in this cave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be looking around, digging the dirt.
Yeah, I'm still I'm plugging the hole.
You're still plugging the hole. Scorpion, huh?
What hole are you talking about that you're plugging
cave
exactly?
entrance.
He's doing a Van Damme split up here.
On the entrance to this little pocket.
He's just there. Van Damming it. So who is helping?
I am.
Well, depending on the role, if it's going to be an investigation, I was going to help Olvas. I was going to ask Olvas to help, but if it's going to be like perception or something like that, then the dream team. I can handle that.
It'd have to be investigation to find a
All right.
scorpion.
So then I will cast guidance on Olvas, and then we have a torch, so we have light, and yeah, and I'll help him roll an investigation to help me find a nice scorpion.
31.
Holy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, you turn over some rocks and shit, and you find a nice cool
Good shit.
spot. Yeah, you search through the shit. Yeah, I guess you find a little tiny scorpion just kind of chilling there.
Hey, look, he found one over here.
Nice. And then I'll I don't know, like I'll maybe rip off a piece of my cloak or something like that and make like a little makeshift sort of bag for it, and then I'll poke it along into the bag, and then now I have my giant scorpion. I'm gonna need a new sheet for my giant
Nice.
insect spell.
Kind of hard to deny a 31. Yeah, Scorpion's a little agitated, but you kind of safely scoot along. Okay.
This fire in the middle,
Mhm.
is it kind of like loud, like cracking wood, or Okay. If I was on the side where the other, guys are in the group, could I talk to them like lowly without the other people hearing very easily? Like, is that enough noise being made from that fire?
I mean, you guys can all crowd down in this corner there. That should be plenty of room,
Okay, cool. So I'll do
plenty of
that.
space to whisper to each
Yeah,
other.
as I walk by them, I just kind of like, don't do anything stupid.
All of us flies up over the flies up over the table.
And then I come over and it's like, okay, we came here for a reason. It wasn't for these people.
Yes. I
No,
feel like
there was an undead problem. Well, we took care of it. They took care of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, what's this, Tyler? Is that a crate or like a hatch or something to the ground?
No, that's just random junk.
Okay.
It's-
All right. So that vampire guy was living in this cave. Why did we come here?
To make sure there wasn't like a new den of vampires and shit, and that there wasn't like an undead scourge across the land.
Okay.
For nature, to protect nature. That's why we came here, and then we found more reasons to protect nature. So now we're gonna turn these tree cutters in and teach the town the right way to sustainably live along the forest.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So, are we going to spend the night here? I mean, we can't
In the
travel.
cave?
Well, we
I mean,
can't
I guess
travel
we
throughout the
could.
night
Why not?
because it's dark.
You guys are afraid of the dark.
No, it's not that at all. I mean, we've been traveling half a day over here, and then, to go to their town, it's another half a day. I mean, we might be able to make it maybe real late if you want to try and, like, leave now.
How far?
It's like 12 miles.
Is it the journey measure?
That's like, what, another 4 hours?
Roughly.
Almost exactly. Yeah, as long as it's not considered difficult terrain.
I mean, it's mostly forest, so it might take you a little bit longer, but
If only we had a ranger.
if only.
I mean, if we decide to camp here, what are we going to do with these guys? Just hog time and gag them?
Tie them up, gag them, and fucking. We'll
mean-
take watches like we've done before. We've taken watches before. I mean, what's the problem?
I don't think they're gonna try and run.
Okay.
What kind of? Did somebody collect their weapons? We collected their weapons, right? What did we get? What are they using?
No, their weapons are still just laying there on the ground.
Well, the web's gone. Somebody go grab their weapons
I'll
and
go.
rifle through their pockets.
I'll go. I'll be like, don't mind me. And then I'll just like kind of kick their weapons away. And are they all tied up? Kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, okay, yeah. So
They're
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take
kind
the.
of sitting there and just kind of
Okay,
defeated.
okay. Don't mind me. All right, you're gonna be okay. And then I'm gonna take all their pouches off their belts and whatever, and then come back to the group. I guess I'll lay it out on that little crate over here, whatever that is.
Yeah, they don't have. Like I said, they don't. They were honest when they said they didn't have much. I mean, maybe they have like a gold between all of them.
Run your shit. Alright, so what are we doing?
For weapons, there was a couple scimitars, some daggers, a few light crossbows.
Can anybody use any of this?
I mean, technically, I can use a scimitar.
Do you want one? I don't know if it's any good, but I mean, if you're not, if
I already have one on my hip. Believe it or not, apparently, according to my sheet.
oh, okay.
How did
I mean,
that get there?
If nobody's going to use this, then I'm going to bend the blades, or whatever. That's it.
Why do we want to break the
I was
blades
like,
and
why are you bending
perfectly
it?
good sell?
No.
We could
Okay,
sell
so
the
so
weapons.
then take them. Here, there you go.
Yeah, fine. I'll take them. I'm not carrying shit, so I have plenty of room to carry stuff. I have one scimitar on one hip. I'll put another scimitar on the other hip. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'll take the crossbows and whatever, and just attach them to like, I guess belt loops or whatever I'm using as a belt.
There's
Loop them.
4 scimitars, 2 daggers, 3 light crossbows, and
I'll secret a dagger away somewhere.
32 bolts.
Do we want to put it in? Wait, doesn't Olvas have a bag of holding or something? Right?
And don't want to put
Yep.
scimitars and daggers in bad hold them though.
You can put a person in there.
Yeah, but only people aren't sharp.
Wait. Don't did we get those people in there through the High Chronicler, or are they still in
Yes.
there? Oh, okay.
No, this
So there's like you can't put scimitars and daggers and stuff
No,
in,
no
in a
sharp
bag of holding
objects.
or
No
something?
sharp objects. They would have. Well, do they have like scabbards or sheaths or anything?
no, they don't. I mean, they're
Okay.
just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, no
on their hips.
blades, no sharp objects.
They seem like lookouts, even though they're not. Or I, mm,
I kind of call over. You sure you guys didn't see no vampire here?
No.
So yeah, I'll take one of the scimitars. I mean, what are you rocking there, Mizian?
I
Want a
think
dagger and a couple scimitars?
all of us can use the crossbow, right? Like simple
Yeah.
weapons. All of us have that.
Well,
shit?
the crossbows could probably go in the bag of
Yeah.
holding. They're not sharp if there's no arrow in there, right?
Right.
Right.
I can take the bolts, I guess. I already have a crossbow on these.
Mizian, if you're talking, you're muted. We can't hear you.
God damn it, man. At least you knew that I was talking.
Yeah, I figured.
I forget what I was saying, though. I was saying that
Avelios was asking you if you would like a pair of scimitars and a dagger.
well, I've got a dagger. I've got a rapier. Actually, I have 2 daggers already. And it's a good thing you guys got to handle the situation because they were all restrained and next to each other. I straight was going to use this javelin of lightning. No, I'm pretty good.
Mateo, you want a dagger to throw? I think that's a monk weapon. You can throw it.
I have a bunch of darts already. I mean,
You know what? How many daggers are there?
I grabbed one just to have a dagger, so there's one more.
Okay, I'll take the other dagger.
And then there's 3 more scimitars.
I like my rapier. Scimitar is nice, yeah. I like my rapier.
Well, if you use 2 scimitars, then you can 2-weapon fight.
He's better with his arrows.
I was like, have you seen me ever like go in the fight?
Nope.
You
I
never
don't
know.
think so.
Matty uses both hands. He can take the scimitars.
No, I'm fine. I
I don't think they work with his martial arts.
I don't know. What do you like? Drink with one hand and cut people with the other, and then switch hands. I don't know how you kung fu bastards will do that.
I don't need anything. If you notice, I mean, I travel light for the most part.
Fine, whatever. I'll wrap up the remaining 2 or 3 scimitars and just put them in my backpack. Just stick them out of the, point side up in my backpack.
Actually, I think I would kind of like to see Mateo try to bend one. Every time he tries to do something to inanimate objects, it's always hilarious. I'm just thinking about doors.
Oh, you want to see me like bend one?
I know.
That's money right there. You know how many
What did you say?
you know
Did
how
you
many
say a
days we
demo?
can stay in a tavern for the price of a scimitar?
No, I have no idea. But what kind of food is over here? I'm gonna start looking through the food.
Ooh, you're
And just
always hungry.
like I said, just basic rations. Dried meats and dried fruits and shit like that.
All right, yeah.
They got a couple barrels over here. I'm surprised Mateo hasn't asked about them. And they have packing some ale or something?
I'm working my way through it. I was gonna say while I'm chewing on a piece of random jerky, I'm gonna start looking through the other stuff. That was you gave a description, right? It was just the jewelry, whatever. Mizzy, did you take that?
Yeah, busy
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
for
cool.
jewelry.
No, that's fine. Okay, just want to make sure it's not left behind.
Like I said, the crates and barrels really don't have
Right. Okay.
much of anything.
This
in
bed
it
over here,
besides-
this bed to the right, nothing. If I like kind of lift that up and shake it out.
Nope, it just looks like
Okay.
What is this right here?
just a crate.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So what are we doing? Are we leaving now, or do we spend the night?
I thought you guys wanted to spend the night. I figured we were doing like hog tying these guys or what?
No, we'll just take watches. I mean, they're tied
I
up
have them
now.
tied up in a chain gang. Or I didn't I say that? Did you guys not
Yeah.
hear me? I
No,
chain
no.
ganged them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're all each of them has their hands tied behind their back to the hands tied behind the back of the next guy.
No, I missed that. Sorry. Okay, so are we gonna like take watches or something to make sure that they don't try to anything funny? Did you chain gang the one that was unconscious too?
Yep.
I healed him with cure wounds. He's awake.
I'm gonna go test this water out.
That's right, you did.
Just take a handful of water and just sip it. Is it clean?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, if you need to refill your skins, this water is fresh.
Might as well. How deep is this water out here?
Probably deep enough to take a bath if you want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I might need to take a bath.
There any sparklies or anything in there?
And you can roll your perception check.
These look like small fisheries around here, kind of the way those are sectioned off like that. Are there any fish in these waters?
No sparklies. I mean, there's like little, stream brook trout. Nothing, substantial.
So like, all of us can't like catch us dinner or anything.
I mean, he could fish the little trout, but probably deep take away all the population in this area just to feed you guys.
No, it's just Mateo. The rest of us could eat and leave fish alive. Mateo's hungry about.
I eat the vegetarian. How do you say it again?
Vegetari.
We're in a cave. There's probably
Vegetarian.
some mushrooms around.
Yes, I think I'm definitely gonna do that once we get settled. See if there's some, chicken in the woods, stuff like that.
Chicken.
What is chicken of the woods?
Chicken of the sea. Chicken of the woods.
You've never seen chicken of the woods? That's an actual mushroom. Okay,
Oh shit, no.
No, never heard that one.
it's a nickname for a type of mushroom that grows in wood in forests.
There's lots of mushrooms that grow in forests.
Well, this one you can actually eat. It's called chicken of the woods.
Okay.
Obviously none of you are from like Appalachia or anything like that.
Nah, I think most of us are just no better than to eat strange
Nah.
mushrooms from in the woods.
I mean, I was in the Boy Scouts and I've done a lot of traveling, but I can't say I'm from Appalachia. I'm from the Boogie Down. Different type of wilderness.
Oh, those mushrooms?
Chicken. Is everybody googling that? Okay, I guess we're googling it. Chicken of the woods. Let's see
Oh yeah,
what this
the
is.
the sulfur shelf. Not yeah.
Chicken of the woods. Oh,
What, you don't believe me? It's a
no,
real mushroom.
I
What?
do believe
No,
you.
I have them growing on trees outside. Yeah, we just don't have call them chicken of the woods.
Holy shit! Look at that. Because many think they taste like chicken. Maybe it's because it's like toxic, and when you eat it, your taste buds get all fucked, and you think it's chicken, but it's actually like death on your tongue. All right, so what are we doing? We're taking watches because it's almost 10 o'clock.
I would like to go outside briefly and just sort of like try to flag down a bird or something and just ask, I'll get some more of those grubs underneath one of those corpses and I'm gonna try and like flag down the bird or something and try to just ask it if it's maybe a couple birds and just before dark, and ask them if they've seen anything like weird, like undead, like a scourge.
Crow flies by and goes, "I'm looking at you," and then flies off. uh,
Crows are always dicks. I try to find a nice bird, like I don't know, a robin or something.
Robin. uh, yeah, Robin's like, like, lands by. It's weird. Not since a couple days ago.
All right, yeah. If that's all I get, that's fine. They're not supposed to be super smart anyway.
No. But I mean, right now, let's see, this whole thing, it's probably 3 o'clock maybe. So you
Oh,
guys
it's only
have
3 in the afternoon.
yeah.
Holy shit! So we could. All right. So then we could make it to that village theoretically, and by what? Like let's say 10, at the latest, assuming
Yeah,
something crazy doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But then the authorities are gonna be like closed, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
At 3 o'clock? Or I'm sorry, not 3 o'clock.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got here like between 1 and 2, so it's like, so it's easily 3-ish.
We can leave. I don't care. We can travel.
All right. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Matty pulls out
We're
his map.
going.
Points out to the village. So I'll need a survival check.
I'm gonna take my staff and I'm going to like poke it into the back of one of the people on the chain gang, and I'm gonna tell them to like sing.
What the fuck?
Roll an intimidation. So the leader and the one in the back, they don't sing, and then two in the middle start just humming a tune, and they both look at him like, "Shut up."
Don't mind him. He's from the woods.
So yeah, let's get that survival check.
I
Okay.
don't think he's from the woods. I think he just tells people that.
From whoever's leading.
I'm definitely from the woods. You want to give me help and a little guidance from nature?
I will help
Their
you.
dream team. Okay, not the dream team. That's fine too.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
The other
yeah, I'll
end.
help you.
Everybody's in front now. Ovis is floating. How much time do you have left in here? Probably deactivate your boots. Go for it.
Yeah, I've deactivated it. Let's go leave.
Okay. Let's see. 9, yeah. So you are Velios is, adept at. Maddie is like, hey, like, this is where we need to go. And you're like, okay, let's send it. And then I'll need a D20 from somebody. All
Oh,
right.
Oh, nope. Definitely take Olvis's.
Oh, both are good. So yeah, you guys, it's I mean that's a 27 for survival. So even a little bit of difficulty in the terrain, just trying to get four people tied up through a forest, getting caught up and stuff. So yeah, you guys will arrive at New King. You know, uh, around 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there, and we'll pick that up next week.
ooh, that gives you a week to create a village.
It does.
It's like, oh shit, that's wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Good game. That was interesting. I I still don't know why the hell we're in this cave. I mean, it just seems weird to come here, see like nothing is really going on, and then just leave. I feel like we missed something big.
I thought we came to the cave because we thought this was the lair of
Well,
the
this
original vampire.
I don't know. The original is the statue, right, with the blood. Eventually, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to go back there and figure out like how to destroy that thing or do whatever. Oh shit! Is that why we were supposed to go to Nor to do research on that, or is the High Chronicler gonna look that up for us?
Well, he's going to research whatever he can from the journal, and like you said, he's going to send people there. I mean,
We came to Nor because of the book, the book that we found in Gundel Bar, whatever it's called.
Jen Boldar.
Yeah, Gem Boldar. That's why we came to Nor in the first place. And
Mhm.
you guys voted. You guys voted against Ivelios to come to Nor because I wanted to go to Sur.
No. I'm good with Nor. Well, I guess we just gotta wait for the High Chronicler. So we'll spend a day or two fucking
well,
around.
this was only like I mean, you guys just asked for something to keep you busy while he was trying to figure out
Yeah. Okay.
a
Cool.
task for you to find out how to destroy the book.
All right. So yeah, a couple days we'll get some information from him, and then we can proceed. But in the meantime, we are making ourselves known amongst the newly populated villages, and we are becoming heroes. Heroes of the realm.
heroes.
Yes,
You are becoming heroes.
that's right. Awesome. And then eventually we'll get Menace back up and running again, and then I'll be with Patty, and then we could all retire and live happily ever after.
Indeed.
Peppermint Patty,
That's right. Peppermint
who's
Patty.
already giving you googly eyes, even though her husband just died.
I think the guy was abusive. So she's like, deep down, she's kind of happy. Maybe she even paid the vampire, and like, this is all a big fucking scam, and like, we just like whatever. But we'll figure everything out in the end. All right,
I
great.
think I think Maddie's thinking with his spear.
Always. That's why I carry it.
Always.
Always an
Always.
extension.
Oh, that's right. We're streaming, so thank you for watching TwitchNet
Thank
and
you for
YouTube.
watching Twitch and YouTube.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
and I guess, oh, that's right. It's a live show today, isn't it? So they started an hour early.
Who?
Critical
The-
Role.
Critical
Critical Role. Is it Thursday yet?
Oh, we can't end like that.
What?
It is Thursday already.
It is. All right.
Good game, everybody. Have fun. And I will
Alright.
catch you all next week.
See you next week.
You have a good evening.
Yeah.
Bye.